Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. All right, so here's an interesting question. In this day and time of trans rights, where are the voices of the people who are legitimately, biologically intersex? These people have a penis, parts of the female vagina. These parts are actually functional. Where are their voices? And they exist. They exist. Now, don't get me wrong, the number of trans people far outnumber intersex, but it doesn't take away from the fact that these people exist. I know there was a young lady who was running track. Her name actually escapes me. She was dusting all them women on the track. It wasn't even a contest, but it turns out that she had a unfair advantage per se that she was born with. There was nothing that she could do about it. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually gave her testosterone blockers, and I don't think it still mattered. She was still busting their ass. But the fact of the matter is, intersex, for whatever reason, are getting silenced, or either they're not speaking out when it comes to all of this talk about transitional human beings. Now here's the thing, well, transitional human beings, they always say that this is the body. I don't feel like I was born in the correct body. One of my first videos on this webpage was actually posing a question that maybe we should really use transitional human beings to study the existence of the human soul. Check that video out. Bottom line is, if you feel that strongly that you were born in a different body, that you are willing to mutilate yourself, and one of your first instincts as a human being is self-preservation, and yet you can override that because you feel that strongly that you were born in a different body, then again, I think instead of allowing these humans to mutilate themselves, I think we need to study the very possible existence of the human soul and how it can transfer upon death from one body to the next. But that aside, I think we should also hear more from actual biologically intersex. These are people that were born with functional male and female genitalia, unlike transhumans who have to get an operation and actually transform. So yeah, this is a legit question that I have. What I'm a little bit tired of is hearing about people being upset about the way they were born, as if being a male or a female counts as some sort of despicable disability. You know, there's some legitimate birth defects out here, and those people have no choice but to get along and do what they can, despite the defect that they were born with. No arms, no legs, missing half of their brain. But yet, by and large, in most of the transhuman community, you have people that were born quite healthy physically, with no issues, other than this nagging, almost soul-stirring feeling that they were born in the wrong body. But other than that, their bodies are perfectly normal. And I must say, I just find it to be, I'm trying to think of the right word, because I'm angry enough to say despicable because I care about the human body so much. So I'm angry enough to use the word despicable. But I know despicable is a very harsh word, and people will just conflate that with how I feel about transhumans or what have you. So no, I'm not going to use the word despicable, but I'm very angry that many people in the trans community are taking healthy bodies and mutilating them. These are your bodies. This is the body that you were born with. And as long as you don't have any physical ailments or any type of deformities or what have you, for you to mutilate it, it just, like I said, it's just a slap in the face of the universe. It's a slap in the face of God. If you believe in God, it is what it is. But what I would like to know are the thoughts of actual biologically intersex. Why are their voices not heard? Why are their voices being silenced? Hey, if you guys made it to the end of that video, listen, I'm giving away free copies of my new graphic novel, Isis Omega. Drop me an email at tyrfree92973@gmail. Provide a name and an address, and I'll send you out a copy. You can also purchase the book on my website at tyrfree.com for desktop and laptop only, and tyrmobile.com for cell phones only. People, your support means the world. Think about that, because that's the truth. And it doesn't just apply to me. Peace.